nigga. What the fuck? I mean, what up there, anime and manga communities? This is your boy chdeaaanime, or chdeaaanime, whatever you want to call me. And today, I'm here to talk about One Piece, chapter 762. Dude, okay, I just gotta go ahead and say this real quick. One Piece is a very jokey and lighthearted series. It is. Like, you can't even deny it. People say One Piece is a very cartoon-esque series and that it's a big joke. And One Piece, to an extent, is really jokey. It is a joke series. But I guess Oda heard people saying that about One Piece and was like, okay, well, go ahead and give you some dark shit since that's what you want so much. And this nigga, man, this was fucked. Like, this is probably one of the worst character paths I've ever seen in One Piece. Like, this is some dark shit. Like, this, like, I don't know, like, man, dude, like, I don't know who's had the worst, like, all hands down has had one of the worst pasts in One Piece, if not the worst so far. So let me just go ahead and talk about this chapter, man. Like, yeah. So the chapter starts off with Law trying to attack Corazon, and the whole executive family is just chilling, eating dinner, and just chillaxing. And as they eating dinner, they're telling Law like he should give up, and that even if he does manage to wound Corazon, Doflamingo's like, nigga, you wound my brother, you gonna get it brought to your world. And you see one of the other executive family members, who I think I'm not sure who he is. I think he might be that one dude. No, that's not Buffalo. That's not Buffalo. That's some other nigga. I think he might be dead. I don't know. Either way it goes. So you see one of the other people saying that he once just laughed at Pika, and he almost got tortured. Like, Doflamingo is not playing. You do not mess with this man's people. Like, you just don't. So from there, you have Law like, I don't care. Like, they even ask him, like, what is it that you hate so much? And Law says he doesn't believe in anything. Now, I do want to mind you that this isn't the best scan, but I do want to get this to you guys a little bit earlier so that you're not waiting until tomorrow and all that shit. So if there is anything really big that I did miss, I will do a redux for this video and do like a redo. Anyways, so Law's like, he doesn't believe in anything. And then you see, Little Baby 5, and she's like, you're stupid, like, you we're pirates. Don't fuck with us. And she slaps Law, and I was like, bitch. So then we jump over to the executive family, Baby 5, and some of the others, attacking some city and stealing from people, doing what real pirates do. And as they're doing all this, and I just want to talk about something real quick. Why do Jola and Senor Pink look so much different? I know this is years in the past, but this nigga doesn't have anything. He doesn't even have his binky. Like, how do you regress? Like, Senor Pink regressed as he got old. Like, what the fuck? He looked cooler back then. Like, I would like to see Senor Pink back then, here, now, because he looked kind of cool, but at least his old character design. But anyways. So then Baby 5 asks, well, what's up with Law's country? What happened there? And Law comes from the country of Freverance, I believe was the name. And basically what happened there was the country was known as one of the most beautiful countries in the world. It had snow white flowers. Everything was just a beautiful white. And under the country was this thing known as amber lead, which these people use for guns, supplies, sweeteners, anything you really think of that was used for. But there was a catch-22 to this. The catch is that there was a poison, that this thing slowly poisoned you the more you were exposed to it. And here's the thing, the world government knew, and so did the king of the country. But because they were getting so much money out of it, they didn't care. They're like, who cares about these peasants? Let them die. And it eventually got to a point to where it has started affecting other generations. And the kids who were born from generations who had been exposed to this amber lead, their lifespan shortened. So now it eventually got to a point to where everyone at once, their skin started to turn white, like a really snow white, and it caused ungodly levels of pain, and it started killing people. And basically what ends up happening, out of fear, the world government closed off the country because they thought that the disease was contagious. And what happened from there was they started just killing, because they just said, They just let him kill everyone. And the people of Reverence they were like, yeah, y'all ain't killing us. So then a war started. And then we get to see Law as a kid and him dealing with, the country, the people in the country, him talking to them and, some of the friends. And Law had a sister, apparently. And man, the world government legit killed his parents. Dude, man, it's so fucked, man. They killed, it was just dead kids everywhere, but man, this is so fucked. And before all this happens, the nun tells Law that don't worry, there's always going to be someone to give you a helping hand, and there's always going to be there's no sadness in this world. There's always going to be someone to have your back. And Law's dad was a doctor, obviously, who was trying to get help for, the people and try to figure out how to stop the disease and help his daughter. And just the world government came in and just fucked everyone off. Like, dude, this is some fucked up shit. This is some of the darkest shit I've ever seen in One Piece. And you just see Law just in utter despair. Like, nigga, fuck, man. And then we jump out of Law's past, and then we come back into Law's past. So it was a flashback within a flashbackception. So then we have Law come behind Corazon, and he's like, why did someone like you survive? This is making me believe that Corazon and Doflamingo lived in the country of lived in the country of Reverence. And I don't know if this chapter of the translation just didn't get that across, or maybe there's something that I wasn't paying attention to, but I didn't know that. But so then he comes up behind Corazon and stabs him in the side. And the other guy from earlier who almost got tortured by by Doflamingo for laughing at Pika, sees this and he's like, he broke the blood rule. So now we got to go tell Daffy, and that's where the chapter ends. So I don't know. There's so many possibilities with where Law's past is going, where all this is headed. Because as it stands right now, I'm trying to figure out where does his love for... I think this is actually where his love for Corazon goes. I think what happens is Corazon, he might actually stop this dude from going to go tell Doflamingo about this. He might even kill him. And I don't know, or maybe he does let him go and Corazon tells Doflamingo to spare the kid because the kid actually did a ballsy move and hurt him. I think that's either way it goes. I feel like Corazon is going to do something to save Law and help Law, and it's going to be because Law was ballsy enough to actually come in and stab him in the back. And also, how did Corazon get hit? He has to have observation hockey, so he had to see that shit coming. He had to be like, oh, boom, get the fuck out of my way. So... there's a lot of things that I'm wondering, but all I can say is this was a great chapter of One Piece. To any of the naysayers out there saying One Piece is kiddie and it's not, and it's just a big joke, I refer you to this chapter of One Piece because this is not a joke. This is fucked. This is some really dirty shit, and I really enjoyed it. This was a good chapter of One Piece. Really liked it. So either way it goes, I'm gonna go ahead and call that a Let's Talk. This is your boy chdeaaanime signing out. Please be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and do other things to help Black Brother thrive. And I will catch y'all on the flip. It has been golden. Peace out, anime and manga communities.